When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blue Devils will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Nevada's offense will have first crack at this one. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Across the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Nevada.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the move from inside his spot. And he pumps it up inside the 20. And lucky for them, they got that football back. You want to hand off some momentum? That would have been the way to do it. So Duke's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. Push down for the tackle. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the 2nd one, and now to try to get things back on track. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Got the tight end outside. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Dropping back, it's Callow. Pulls it in, it's Witherspoon.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Goes to the option. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Witherspoon. Sweet cut there. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Blue Devils will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding.
Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Finds his man in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Makes the grab on the left. Going for the goal line. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. To throw, it's Callow. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line team. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. There he goes. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Callow. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Going for it all. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got the 1st down and more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turns it on in midfield. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air, and he's knocked down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. On target to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Looking for a man. It's Callow. Pulls it in. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to set up the screen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
24-14.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a man, it's Callow. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Witherspoon. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Got his man. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Rushes on him. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Under fire. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Callow. And it's incomplete on third down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He's got him on the move at the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This Nevada offense really has it going. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Moving away from pressure.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop it back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball a different...
Touchdown, Nevada! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to pass, it's Callow. After giving up that score, now it's a running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Blue Devils want to move quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's Moments like this, you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Looking for a deep man. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Callow. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Give to the running back. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And here they come, almost all the way back. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Flips it out on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Gonna swing it on second down. Looking left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. to the ground with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He'll keep it himself. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They punted away on 4th down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being...
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the grab down the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
A lot of urgency for this offense. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Under fire. And they can't make the connection.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looking to buy time. The throw. Got his man on the outside. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Leaves it with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking to throw, it's Callow. The sure hands, it's Witherspoon. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. He'll throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Blue Devils are marching down the field. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
Finds a tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
And that's massive, all the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.